Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is GW Panther, the GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG, and this one's located on the west spawn of Airfield under the command of 4Q2. Yes, it's one of my other accounts, but you've probably noticed it's the stock gun, and this because this is the first battle in the GW Panther. Well, I've kitted it out with the best tracks, a gun rammer, and also a gun lane drive. As you know, it's based on the chassis of the Panther tank, and it's the proposed Arty that the Germans are going to build based on the Panther, but they never got around to building them because most of the Panther chassis were used for Panther tanks. It's got a 15cm gun. The top gun's got a muzzle brake, the stock gun doesn't, and that's how you tell the two apart. And I'm headed off to a position right on the south, on the west side, and I'm now going to look for the enemy. Okay, well there's my first target, 45 TP, making his way down to the south pass. I'm lining him up, but that IS-3 takes my attention, fire around at him, and get a splash. 126, stuns him. Now we've got some tanks just around that south corner. I don't want them to get rudely attacked by this IS-3A with his auto reloading mechanism. So I'm going to put another round into him. 22.45 seconds is the reload. Round out. And that's another direct hit for 38, and I'm moving just in case to counter battery. I didn't move after the first shot, but I thought that whoever was actually looking for me would have a bit of difficulty finding me that early. Okay, Leo, round out. Oh, just overshot him, but I did stun him and I picked up some stun assists. I've got a T-43 over here and I've marked him as the next target. Just waiting for the reload to complete. He's taking fire and we've lost sight of him. So I'm going to go back to that IS-3A, dialing in, almost ready. Okay, round out. A direct hit. 17 hit points, he's stunned. Doesn't actually, you know, it must annoy them after a while. They get repeatedly hit by Arty time and time again. But, you know, when you've got an OP tank like an IS-3A, you really do need to shut them down by using an OP Arty. And once 246 hit points on the hit, and I picked up some stun assist as he was taken out the next second by our IKV-90B. Okay, so now looking at a T-32, I've indicated him as target, just waiting for the reload to complete, lined him up, round out, and a direct hit. So I hit his engine deck, I'm pretty certain of that, and I'm now looking for another target. Unfortunately, I've lost sight of the T-32, so I can't go back to him. Hoping he's going to appear, but if he doesn't, I'm going to have to pick something else. Okay, I'm loaded, and I've got a 45 TP coming up onto the Temple Mount near the amphitheatre. Round out, and a direct hit. And there's the T-32. Oh my god, just look at the amount of damage he took from my shot. He really did take a hit. He's missing a huge amount of hit points. But aiming for him. I don't really want to fire at him when the E25's that close, so I've indicated him as target. The E25 pulls back, I fire, and I splash kill the T-32 from behind without actually hurting the E25. Okay, LT-432 hiding behind that rock. He's in defilade, I can't touch him. I've marked him as the target, and I'm going to see if I can lob a shell over the rock. Yep, round out. And it splashes him. 40 hit points and stun, but he gets rid of the stun immediately. But the T-69 forces him out. He comes over the rocks, he slides down the cliff. Whoa! And loses a chunk of hit points in the process. And I'm almost loaded. Fire around in at where he was seen. Hopefully that did some damage to him. And there's that 45 TP. I marked him as my next target. We're doing quite well at the moment with 2 tanks up on the enemy. Lining the 45 TP up, trying to work out where he's headed. Round out. Direct hit. 262 right into his side. It's left him on 22 hit points, so he's one shot and he's dead. Killed by the T69 from the heights. Now that LT432, he did lose some hit points, you know, and now he's losing more. And I've marked him as target, and I think that's helping my teammates to fire in. I've planted a round in there just in case I can stun him. Nope, lost sight of them. Well, we're now only 1 tank up on the enemy. There's an E25 just around the corner, and I can't get a shot on him because he's actually behind Temple Mount in the water. Yep, I've gone to overhead view to see exactly where he is and which direction he's facing. Can't get a shot. And he is dead. That's good. Now, the T28 HTC, mark him as next target. He's facing off against that T69. Now, as you know, the T28 can have that 105mm gun. I've stunned him. And he's been hit by one of the other Artys. There's 2 other Artys on our team. GW Tiger P and another GW Panther. But I'm almost reloaded. Gonna try and get a shot on him again. Oh! Well, he stopped for a second, but it looked like he might have been moving forwards. Yes, he did move forward. Okay, T69 squaring off against him. Now he's backing away again. Okay, time to come back up here. We've got an LT432, the same one we fired at before. He's on top of Temple Mount. Oh, I fired thinking he was going to pull back and he didn't. He sneaked, he pulled forward. And now our T92 is coming up. And he got hit by the enemy Arty. And he's been stunned. Now the enemy Arty is a GW Panther and an S51. They lost their M40 and they've lost their LT432. Taken out by our GW Tiger P. But where is that T28? There he is. In defilade. Can't touch him. I'm loaded, but no target. We're now 3 tanks up on the enemy, and I'm going to go hunting. Well, oh, we just lost our T92, taken out by the GW Panther with a shotgun. Now, I'm wondering why our SU-100 hasn't moved for a while. I'm going to see if I can get a shot on that T-28. In fact, actually, no, I'm having a shot at where the Arty was last seen by the T-92. And I saw a tree fall over. And, oh no, we've lost the T-69 to the T-28 HTC. Now, what's happened with that SU-100? I suddenly realised, going to overhead view, he's flipped. And I need to right him. It sometimes helps like that. If you can go to overhead view, you can look in places where you couldn't normally shoot, or to see exactly what's going on from above. And in this instance, I found out the SU-100M was on his side. And he'd been there for some time. We wondered why he wasn't moving, but I suddenly realised, well, we need him in the team, we need him in battle, because now it's 4 versus 2, but it's 3 Artys and a tank destroyer versus 1 tank destroyer and an Arty. So I flipped him over, and he's happy about that. And he says thanks in chat. I say no problem. Okay, now I'm going to go Arty hunting, and the SU-100M, because he's 100% held, he's going to go hunt that T-28 HTC. Now, to avoid being taken out as I drive past. I'm going to go as close to the rocks as I can as I go past, just in case that G28 is overlooking. Well, he wasn't there, but that's where he was last seen, just in that corner. And I'm now into the cap area. The last remaining Arty on the enemy teams. Yes, 51, and I found him. And I don't have 6 cents on this account, so I can't tell. There he is. And I shotgun him. Managed to get 276 off him, but he's still loaded. And I had to spot her for my own Arty. And he's taken up by the GW Tiger P. Okay, capping time. Now, I do this wrong actually. I go into this position here and think to myself, yeah, I ought to just sit here. But then I think, well, no, because if he comes up by that approach, he's going to see me straight away. So I think, well, what's the best thing to do? Sit behind the building. But what do I forget to do? Apply the handbrake. So I stopped. I turned. I didn't apply the handbrake, and I should have. And it turned the direction I was facing and knocked half the building down. I felt a bit of an idiot after doing that. But there you go. By the way, this skin, kindly provided by Sir Rusty. It's a beautiful Count Dracula skin. The GW Panther is known as Count Dracula. It's even got our logo right on top. I can't show it closely, but it is there. It's got the red cape on the inside, the red velvet, and the black cape, and the Dracula fangs on the front. It really is absolutely fabulous piece of work. So thanks to Sir Rusty for that. Okay, well, we're capping. And they haven't found the T28 HTC yet. GW Tiger P's come up by the south approach. The other guys are going through the north. And I do ask them, do you want me to decap so you can carry on the hunt? And they say, we got this. They say, no, just cap already. And I say, okay. And we've capped out. Oh, there you go. Well, it's a bit of fun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for Fork U2 in the GW Panther. In fact, it's my first class tanker on this account. In fact, first game on this account. And I also managed to pick up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 13. And an Invader medal because I capped out to win. Managed to get at least 80 capture points in the process. And a win 8 for the game, 2,674, which is not so bad, but it's possible. It's possible, I suppose, for any Arty player, really. Because most of the members of What Arty Noobs are pretty good players. So, you know, I have to keep up the standard. Otherwise, I'd look pretty poor. But anyway, let's have a look at team score. I didn't get the highest damage. That went to the T92. That guy was running around everywhere. He actually picked up a high caliber and a Confederate. He got 3,067 hit points of damage in that game. I actually came second on our team, but the second on the game overall was actually that LT432. He got 2,343, and their M40 did 2,003 hit points, even though he actually died fairly early on in the game. The T28 HTC wasn't found. We didn't find out where he actually went, but he managed to get 1,837 hit points. I only managed to get 1,817, so I was just a little behind him, 20 hit points in total. But I did pick up the Invader, and the GW Tiger P got the top gun because he managed to get 7 kills. He was the high scorer in the game, which is, well, more than double the next high scorer, which is the LT432. When it came to base XP, it was the T92 again. He got 1,266, or is it 65? 65 base XP. And I came second with 1,021, and the other GW got 784. Let's have a look at detail. Well, 17 shots fired, 7 direct hits but no penetrations at all, and 15 splash. Damage of 1,817 hit points, of which 1,541 were up more than 300 meters. Obviously the difference is the S51, which I shotgunned at fairly close range. Spotted 1 enemy vehicle, that was the S51. Damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 1 of them. And I also did damage assistance or stun assistance of 1,007 hit points off 13 stuns. I managed to get 100 capture points, obviously because I capped out. And on a premium count, I earned 40,179 credits. Got 20,090 for personal reserve bonus I had running. But I was actually fined 71 credits, mainly because I actually did stun or damage the tank that when the E25, when I fired at the enemy tank. I've forgotten which one it was, but I took him out from behind with splash. Which one was it? Oh, it was the T32. That was it, yes. When I splashed him from behind, I actually did splash the E25 at the same time. So my total was 60,198, and after resupply of ammunition, I actually took away 41,158 credits, which is not bad for a first game. I received 1 bond for getting the high caliber, for the Invader, and I also earned 1,531 XP, 765 for personal reserve, 2,297 experience points altogether. So yeah, I was saying, you just cannot keep good Arty players down. Well, all 3 Arty players on our team were very good. You can see that because just look at that, all 3 in a row at the top. We were the last ones alive, really, basically, along with the SU-100, who didn't get any damage at all, so he must have flipped fairly early on in the game. But no damage, but it was useful having him around to stop that T28 HDC from coming back and resetting the cap. But yes, you can see all the Arty players did fairly well. Indeed, on the enemy team as well. The GW Panther on the enemy team, the M40, they all did fairly well. And even the S51, he got 753 hit points of damage, but no kills. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.